Hey everyone, I'm Scooter, and welcome to Scooter's Brass. Hello everyone, this is Scooter from Scooter's Brass, coming to you live from Apache Junction, Arizona. 2020 has been a pretty busy year overall. Well, hasn't actually been that busy depending on what you've been doing. We had an interesting run last year due to the COVID issues and work-related issues and a lot of other stuff. I haven't really been able to compete as much this past year as I did the year before. 2019 I hit 20 matches, and in 2020 I hit 9 matches. Part of that has to do with that Mrs. Scooter and I have been working 6 days a week for 46 out of 52 weeks in 2020. Then you have the COVID issues. My wife and I both had COVID in July. We survived fairly easily, thankfully. We didn't have too much in the way of heavy-duty symptoms or problems, other than we kind of felt like we had the flu a little bit. And so, COVID has also made it kind of havoc for matches because they've had to reduce their squad sizes according to social distancing guidelines by the CDC. Overall, 2020, at least for us, has been pretty good. Aside from the fact that we had to work so much, but we didn't have too much in the way of downtime, or we were quarantined for 4 weeks, and that really sucked. But overall, it wasn't too harsh on us specifically, although it was a lot harsher on a lot of people that we know. So for the few matches that I did do last year, this video basically highlights some of the big matches that I did last year. I participated in the Cowtown Excommunicado, first annual Excommunicado at Cowtown Range in Arizona. That was a blast. I just loved that match. It was just so much fun. I'm used to shooting at Rio Salado, where everything is pretty much two-dimensional. Whereas at Cowtown, you were going up and down hills. You were constantly changing your altitude based on your targets. Not to mention the fact that it was raining like a mother for that whole weekend. So I was doing a lot of shooting in the rain. Some of the pictures you'll actually be able to see the rain as it was coming down during some of the stages. And then of course I did Superstition Mountain Mystery 3-gun in March, and believe it or not, I disqualified on my fourth stage because I had a accidental discharge with my good old VR80 here, switching between slugs and birdshot, and I didn't get the magazine out all the way, and it reloaded. It had a slug in the chamber, and my middle finger somehow got into the finger guard and pulled the trigger when I was trying to transition. So I got disqualified for that. But the good news is it was a lot of fun anyway, because I was range officer on stage 10, I think it was. No, 2. Stage 2. Which, frankly, is the stage that I disqualified myself on. So that was kind of fun. Not so much. But I did win a nice Aero Precision AR-15 at the staff table for that match, which was good. I had the honor and pleasure of shooting with my son. He had his first 3-gun match in June. Him and his girlfriend came out for a visit, and I said, well, you're coming out for a visit, we're going to shoot 3-gun. It happened to be the weekend of the match, so I got him in, got him and his girlfriend in. and that was a lot of fun. It's the first thing, first time me and my son have actually, had a good time together, doing something we both really enjoy in a long time. Of course, July was COVID. Now the thing about July was I didn't realize that I had COVID when I went and I shot the the IDAR match, independent rifle, or I can't even remember what IDAR means at this point. But anyway, I shot that match while I had COVID and didn't know it. The good thing about that was it was up in Flagstaff, and there was a lot of room for social distancing, so I didn't really get around anybody else to shoot that match, and I never heard of anybody else getting COVID, shortly after that match, so that was good. And then I just had a couple of other matches during the year whenever I could get time away from work to actually shoot. So anyway, so this video was specifically for that. I want to remind you guys, if you do live in Arizona, especially in the East Valley, please go visit my sponsors, AJI Sporting Goods. See right here, AJI Sporting Goods. There are a lot of good people there. It's a family-owned business, very supportive of Second Amendment rights. They have a lot of good deals. They work real good deals. They buy, sell, trade, etc. A lot of the stuff that I've done over the past few years, I wouldn't have been able to do them without their support. So I really, if you guys get a chance, go in there and take a look. Other than that, enjoy the 2020 Year in Pictures by Scooters Brass.